Hey guys, welcome to Patch Step Review, where I give you information so you can make an informed decision about gaming and tech news and product reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the 4 Game Pass games that were released for June 2021, and also we're going to do a bit of speculation about the Xbox and Bethesda E3 event that is coming up on June 13th. So stick with me. Let's go. All right, you guys, so let's get right to it. Today, we're going to be talking about the 4 games that have released for Xbox for the Xbox Game Pass for this particular month. Of course, some of these games will be releasing as well, but one is already out. So we have The Wild at Heart, and that is a cloud game only. The next game we have is For Honor, which is a cloud and console game. And then we have The Darkest Dungeon, which is a cloud, console, and PC game. And lastly, we have for PC a game called Backbone. So as we scroll down to the coming soon, and it's actually available today, The Wild at Heart, which is for cloud only, where you explore a beautiful handcrafted world full of charming puzzles and deep secrets in The Wild at Heart, a whimsical story centered around 2 children that escape a fantastical land filled with magical creatures to befriend and an oddball order of guardians who lose their way. So to be honest with you, sounds like a game I may not be playing. So let's scroll on down. So For Honor for cloud and console, this comes out on June the 3rd. It says war marches across the land of Heathmoor as heroes from rival factions clash in an unending visceral battles. Oh, okay. So looks like they're going to be fighting in the game. User finally hone skills to emerge victorious in a variety of thrilling single and brutal multiplayer modes. Grasp destiny in your hands and fight for honor. So okay, that's For Honor. So that's a game For Honor. Looks pretty cool. Hopefully we're going to try to get some gameplay up of it. And then we have Backbone, which is strictly for PC. This comes out on June the 8th. And you're a raccoon detective, Howard Loader, and it's not a hero, so he can barely make rent. Oh man, so this seems like you're playing as a bunch of animals in the game. And it says stunning visuals, great soundtrack, daring narrative, Vancouver, BC, inhabited by animals to life in this highly anticipated post-Noir adventure. Get to it, detective. So that's Backbone. And then we have The Darkest Dungeon, which is for cloud, console, and PC. It says Darkest Dungeon is a challenging gothic roguelike turn-based RPG about the psychological stresses of adventuring. Recruit, train, and lead a team of flawed heroes through twisted forests, forgotten warrens, ruins, crypts, and beyond. Not only do unimaginable foes await, but stress, famine, disease, and the ever-encroaching dark. So that seems like it may be a pretty fun game. So that's Darkest Dungeon and Backbone, For Honor, and The Wild at Heart, which The Wild at Heart is actually available today, and then For Honor is available for June 3rd. So let me know down in the comments down below if you're going to play any of those games that are releasing for Xbox Game Pass. There is some DLC updates that have come out, but you guys can actually go to news.xbox.com. That's where most of this information is coming from, and you can actually peruse that. And I'll just go down real quickly. Elder Scrolls Online, there's Blackwood on June 8th, and then you have some Game Pass Ultimate Perks, which is Dirt 5, Super Animal Royale, Apex Legends Knockout City Weapon Charm, and you have some quests that you can do on Xbox Game Pass. And then we have some things that are leaving on June the 15th, so please be aware. We have Ace Combat 7 that is leaving. We have Night Call that's leaving. That's cloud, console, and PC. West of Dead, that's also leaving. Wizard of Legend and Observation. So these games are going to be leaving Game Pass. As I've said in previous videos, it's almost like a Netflix where these games come and they go. So these particular games are going. Hey guys, so before we go to the next piece, hit that like and subscribe button down below and make sure you watch at least 3 minutes of the video. I'm trying to beat the YouTube algorithm. Help me out. All right, let's get back to the content. So now let's go off to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. Let's talk about some things. I'm actually going to be doing a little bit of speculation here, some things that I really want to see. I have a couple of sites that are pulled up, but this is coming from Xbox Wire, and it says we have this cool graphic here that says Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. Of course, it's June the 13th at 1 p.m. I love this graphic here. We have some Halo orbital drop shock troopers up here in the top corner, and then we have what seems to be a Halo going around, and down at the bottom here we can see the planet that is actually from Starfield. That's the Starfield planet. So it's a good tease. This is a perfect tease because we want to know about Halo because it should have released with the Xbox Game Pass or with the Xbox system at release. And of course, Starfield coming as an Xbox possibly exclusive. Oh my goodness, man. That is wild. Like the wildest thing you can think about, man. But anyway, so it's going to be this Sunday. Well, not this Sunday, but a couple of Sundays from now. And so that's pretty much all Xbox gives you. They don't give you any other information. But I went on to Gaming Intel. Yes, I went to Gaming Intel. And this is where I'm going to start to kind of speculate. Some games we may see. Some nice announcement leaks. Forza Horizon 5. Man, really, I think that we will start to see some of these AAA titles that we've been talking about from Xbox Game Studios. We're going to start seeing a lot more of these games actually start to pop up and show up because Xbox knows that they have, in order for them to keep people with this Game Pass service, they know that they have to deliver these AAA titles. I mean, they have to because PlayStation 5 is right on their heels. So we have Forza 5. I would love to see Forza 5. Of course, it's one of the most popular racing franchises, especially for Xbox. It's one of the most, I want to say, visually stunning games that you can actually see. And then we have Wolfenstein 3. Guys, when Xbox bought Bethesda and ZeniMax, they weren't playing games when they bought this company. Like, they really weren't playing games. And you know that with the likes of games like Wolfenstein, games like Fallout, games like Doom Eternal. I mean, that company makes all of those games. So if you can just imagine just being in the shoes of Xbox and just looking at the chops and saying at any given moment and point in time, we can pull these games from PlayStation, which I doubt they will because, of course, they still want to make money, more money. I mean, this is going to be amazing, guys. So Wolfenstein 3, and then we have Project Omen, which I mean, that would be pretty awesome. And it says it's an upcoming title by Arcane Austin. So, and we expect a reveal. Of course, this is kind of speculatory now because none of this stuff is confirmed at E3 2021. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And then we have Avowed. Avowed is one of those games that we have been seeing for a long time in a lot of the Xbox trailers and such, especially when the Xbox was first released and announced. Even before that, we saw Avowed as one of those games that we will be able to play. So it's finally going to come to fruition for us to see. And of course, remember the graphic that was up top. In fact, I can scroll up to the graphic for you. That bottom side of that planet, that's the Starfield planet. And as we scroll down, there it is, Starfield. I mean, it would be crazy if Xbox didn't announce Starfield coming out. And of course, there's been little rumblings of Starfield coming out, and I believe this will be it. So guys, there is one game that I would like to see, and that is Halo. We would like to see that. And this is the crazy thing that has happened. I mean, why would you display, and this is just speculation again. This is the new art that has come out from Halo. And of course, this is the same art, and this is coming from Forbes magazine. And this is coming from that same art that they showed to use, that they used to show us the Bethesda showcase. Hopefully, when they took this game back and they started to rework some things, I mean, I hope to see a lot more based off of this. And this is from 343 Industries. This credit right here is given to 343 Industries, so I won't take anything from them. So yeah, man. I mean, that's my speculation, man. I expect to see Halo. I expect to see Starfield. I expect to see Halo maybe at the end and not at the beginning. I mean, they're going to start off with the banger, so I'm thinking that Starfield will be the first thing to come out with, and then Halo, and of course some things in between, and of course Xbox has been touting that major IP release, a major new game that should be coming out. So hopefully we can see that also at E3. They'll come out with something and let us know exactly what it is, what that new game will be. I mean, but there's so much speculation right now, guys. I just can't wait. All right, you guys, if you did like the content, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. Also, if you are into this type of stuff, please make sure that you come back for more content. More stuff will be coming out as far as gaming news and tech reviews. So this has been Patrick with Patch Tech Review. Peace.